it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's Monday night and it is our weekly Q&A. This is your chance to ask any questions that you have, saving money, couponing, the sky's the limit. So each week I always try to come with a topic. You're welcome to ask questions that are on topic or off topic. I don't mind at all. So tonight's topic is mobile apps because it's one of the most commonly asked questions that I get. So it's a good one for us to cover at least once every 2 or 3 months. So for some of you, this is old news. We've talked about this so many times. You've used these apps for ages. What I would love for you is to help people out in the comments because there's always folks that are new to all of them. So we're going to dive in. I had tried to come with the goal of 10. So we'll see if we can get that far. Sometimes I'm a little ambitious with what I try to bite off for one night. But the helpful part is that a lot of them, once we talk about how one works, a lot of them work the same way. So once we cover one of the major apps, it can kind of be a general, getting the feel for, I understand this one now. We just apply that to these other ones. So that's kind of, I think, what will help us the most in covering a lot of ground in talking mobile apps. So as we dive in, again, if you have questions, you just stick them in the comments and I will see them or my husband will see them. He's the one that's usually chatting with you in the comments because I talk with my hands. I don't know if y'all have noticed that in all of these Q&As. And I'm incapable of talking and typing at the same time. Whenever I do try to chat with you guys, I usually say a lot of ums and I have to pause for a while just to think about what I'm going to say. So he's amazing and just lives in the comments for me and tries to make sure that I don't miss any questions as well. So, and hello to everyone that is saying hi to me. It's always fun to see where you guys are from. So I see 2 of you from Florida and 1 person from my backyard in Lexington, South Carolina. So let's dive in. And then if you have questions that are off topic, I'll take a pause and we'll jump to off topic questions for a little while or on topic questions too as we go through. But hopefully we can hit a number of the mobile apps that are my goal tonight. And I, to make some small children happy, changed my screen pictures. So they used to be kind of boring, basic Apple pictures, and now you get my 3-year-old. And the fact that I'm a little bit of a Seminoles fan. Okay, so with mobile apps, I am slightly organized happy, we're going to say. So I keep all of my coupon apps in a pocket together. If you've not done that, it's a magical thing. They're all right there. I don't have to think about it. And the main one that I use is Ibotta. So we're going to start with Ibotta and go through. Oh, wow. Lots of folks chiming in where you're from now. So New Orleans, Louisiana. Hello, Sherry. You're in Maryland. We've got lots of folks from far, far away today. So we're going to jump in with Ibotta. The gist on these, I guess, before I jump into Ibotta. There's a few in this category that are top apps in my opinion, and they all pretty much work the same way. So you go to the store, you use a coupon on the item in the store, and then you come home and submit your receipt. So how I want you to think about Ibotta, Saving Star, Checkout 51, a number of the ones that you see right there on the screen, is that they're like a mail-in rebate, but you don't have to mail anything. So they're about as simple as they can get with the whole mail-in rebate side. So I don't know if I'm, hopefully we're all still good here. I know I was watching live so I could see y'all's comments and I froze on myself. So I'm going to close that out so that maybe my computer is not trying to double see everything. So they're like mail-in rebates, meaning I'm not going to see the Ibotta discounts in the store. I'm going to shop in the store. I'm going to use a coupon on the item in the store. I'm going to come home and submit the receipt and get this back in a savings account, basically, with Ibotta. And then once you have reached a certain amount, you can get that money back. So the way that this works, again, not coming off at the register, and that throws a lot of people off, but just so you understand, this is like couponing, but you don't really have to take anything in. Now, I don't want you to sit in a boat and be like, this is all I'm going to do, because this is really icing on the cake. These can be used along with offers that you're already using in the store. So that's the big savings. So this is a glimpse. This is the home screen of Ibotta. As you go through these, the first place that a lot of us go is just directly to the store that we're shopping at, which is your recommended retailers across the top. So wherever you're planning on going shopping at, you can go there. You can kind of skim their offers. The problem here, so just to help you from the start, there's a ton of offers in here. And honestly, from a user perspective, they're not going to give them to you in any way that even makes sense. So what they're going to do, and it looks like my phone is going to decide, yeah, it does this sometimes when I'm connected to Facebook Lives, is it decides that it doesn't have any service. Okay, so what Ibotta is going to do is kind of spit out a bunch and then repeat them over and over again. And it can get very annoying so that you're scrolling down and you're like, I've seen this one 3 times now, because it's going across these little categories at the top that you can kind of see moving. I know if you're watching this on your phone, that's really tiny. But it basically goes through these categories one by one as you scroll down. But they're not really in any order. And again, you're going to see repeats over and over again. So you're going to get kind of tired of going through that. So the easiest way to use Ibotta isn't to sit here and just scroll and scroll and scroll. Instead, it's to use the search feature and to use the barcode scanner. So we'll see if the internet will hold on the phone. Sometimes when it's connected, it doesn't want to. But if I scan this, look, I scanned it. I knew that there was one, so I dug this out of our medicine cabinet. But this is Boron's Calendula Cream for burns and first aid. Scanned the barcode, and it tells me there is an offer for this. So I can pull up the offer, make sure that it's good at the store that I'm about to go to, because sometimes it's not. And this one, as an example, is only good at Target, CVS, and Rite Aid. And then if I am planning on going to one of those 3 stores, I click the little circle plus sign and load the offer. And I have to decide what store I'm going to use it at, but really you could use it anywhere, at one of those 3 stores anyway. A lot of times it might make you read this. You don't really have to read it. Watch a video, take a poll. Ibotta makes you just do something. Just ignore it. Whatever. Do it if you want to. And unlock it. It's a rare day if I ever take the chance to read those. So this is unlocked, meaning now I can go to the store. I can buy this. We have a $3 off coupon for it in a recent Sunday paper. I can get $3 off in the store at the register, and then I'm going to get another $2 back from Ibotta on my phone. So I just take the picture of the receipt and I'm good to go. So that is the gist of how this works. Just, showing you one thing, but you can keep scanning barcodes and finding out whether or not the product that you have has an offer. So one that popped up today, and I shared this with you guys in my CVS video, is that there is an offer for bubbly. This made me very happy. Now I can't even find the barcode. Oh, there we are. So you can keep doing this. And I would say, as it goes into your buggy, whatever it might be, you just sit there and keep scanning products and keep scanning barcodes. And there's the bubbly one. I had already unlocked it because I was hoping to buy this in CVS today, but my CVS didn't sell it. So this bubbly is a limit of 2, meaning I can buy 2 cases and I can actually redeem this on the same receipt. And there's a number of offers in Ibotta that are just like this. A lot of times the limit goes up to 5. This is a fun one in the sense that this is actually a Pepsi coupon. Pepsi makes bubbly, and it's pretty rare for us to see any sort of Pepsi, Coca-Cola, anything in that brand. So when I popped this up and saw it, I was like, oh, we have to get some bubbly. So it's unlocked for me. You see the little check mark over in the corner because I unlocked it earlier. But this one is actually good all over the place. And if I hit see all, it really is all over, across the country. And we can even use this in gas stations, it appears. So you go to Marathon gas station, buy it, and take a picture of your receipt. You're going to get your money back. It's that simple. So again, the limit is 2. That is on 1 receipt. So if you buy it and you only buy 1 and you submit it, there is no guarantee that this will be back in your account to submit the second one. So whenever there is a limit, as an example, this is Zevia mixers here. says it's a limit of 5. Come on, buddy, you can do it. There we go. Says it's a limit of 5. If you really wanted this and you wanted a ton of it, you probably want to go ahead and redeem all 5 versus hoping that I redeemed 1 and it's going to be back in my account for me to redeem 4 more. It doesn't usually happen that way. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you've grabbed all of them. And then this was another example. This one is only good at Kroger, Ingles, and Whole Foods. So not only do you scan it in the store, but you also need to scroll down and make sure that where you're planning on buying this, that it's going to work. So a great example is this guy, and he may even be gone, but there has been a parcel offer in Ibotta, and I bought this in CVS today, but it doesn't mean that I can redeem this through Ibotta. So when I click on this parcel is not good in CVS. So even though I bought it there, this is only good in Walmart. So if you were walking through the store in CVS and you scanned this and you didn't scroll down, you'd be like, oh, great, there's an extra parcel coupon. Because as soon as you got home and you clicked the redeem button, which is how we're going to submit everything. I click redeem, and then I say I'm going to CVS, and I click CVS, and then we take pictures of the receipt. The minute we get to the next part, parcel's not going to be there because you were in CVS and not in Walmart. And it gets frustrating because you're like, wait, I unlocked parcel. Where is it? It's because you didn't notice that it was only good at Walmart. So we scan the barcode. We can unlock it if you want. And then scroll down and make sure that it really is good at the store that you're in. So let me walk you through the gist of how we would upload this. And I don't have my receipt here handy, so I'm just going to pretend. So we're gonna pretend that this calendula box is our receipt. So there we go. He wants me to he's telling me to get closer. We're going to line them up and take our picture. And then a lot of times your receipt is a lot longer than this one box here. So you can say add a section, and look, it kind of threw the rest of the box up to the top. So we could try to, pretend and line up our receipt again and take another picture. And maybe the 2 pictures was enough. You can keep on going. There's no limit here. Hit finish. And once you finish, then everything that you've unlocked that's good at CVS is going to pop up. And so then you're going to say what you bought. Maybe we bought some Chestel. For us to get this approved, I'm going to have to scan the barcode of that product. And I didn't actually buy Chestel because there wasn't a deal on it today. It's just unlocked. So let's pretend and do bubbly. I'm not going to submit this, don't worry. But I do have that right here. So I'm going to say I bought bubbly, and this is where I tell it that I bought 2. So I push the quantity, the plus sign next to quantity to tell it that I bought 2. And then it wants me to scan barcodes. So we're going to grab that. And, it's going to play its little game. It gets blurry and doesn't like to zoom in. This happens to all of us. And it happens to me a lot more probably than other people. But you'll sit here and hopefully get it to approve the barcode at some point. Glad we're just, keeping it real here as to how this works. And you get to mess with it. Hopefully you guys will chime in and tell me I'm not the only one that struggles with this. Let's see. He just kind of has a mind of his own. So we'll come back and try him again. Yeah, go back to 2. There we go. And he's happy. And we're just going to pretend and say we bought the same one twice. That one is now checked off. So you see kind of how that works. And then I would click add 2 purchases and then submit receipt. Now, I'm not going to submit the picture of the box. It's not really a receipt. But you could submit anything else that you had bought, all on the same receipt. So today, I haven't done my Cottonelle from this morning. I need to jump in and do that. But anything that you grabbed in the store, you want to go ahead and submit when you get home. And you would click add purchases and you're done. It takes about 24 hours and the amount shows up in your Ibotta account. And when you have $20 saved up, you can get it out in a PayPal deposit, through Venmo, which is like PayPal, or a whole bunch of gift cards. So you have a lot of options. But that at least tells you, we're going to back out completely. Yes, canceled my submission. It wasn't a real receipt. But there you go. You get a general idea. One other thing to show you before I hop out of Ibotta is the fact that this is good all over the place. So this isn't just grocery stores. We're talking Family Dollar, Dollar General. Walmart, there's a ton of them. So it doesn't matter where you've been shopping, you will be able to submit a receipt. They even have Aldi in here and Trader Joe's. There's not a ton of offers that you're going to be able to submit from there, but they're in here. The other thing to mention is that we have a number of stores that are card-based. So I know a lot of you Kroger folks realized that Kroger is now card-based. So if you haven't recently pulled it up, as soon as you pull up this screen, it's going to alert you that Kroger is card-based, and I've already done it. With Kroger being card-based, you will log into your Kroger account. So you can see where it says, at the top it says your card is connected. I didn't even have to get my Kroger card out. I logged into my Kroger.com account, and that was enough. And what it means to be card-based, because I know for some of you this is brand new. For others of us, we've had stores that have been card-based for a while. Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, Rite Aid has been card-based for ages inside Ibotta. This means that when I go to the store, I actually just scan my card, and I'm going to have it pop up. So my card is connected. Kroger is going to tell Ibotta if I bought something. If I bought something, as long as I have it loaded, I've checked the little plus signs, and I've unlocked those offers, then I am going to get that money back in my Ibotta account with no work required other than unlocking offers, which is pretty sweet. So you can go through and unlock anything you want, and it's happy to go. I'm not going to read that recipe, but if I bought milk in Kroger or milk anywhere really, it's now unlocked. Kroger's going to tell them that I bought it, and happy day. I have the money back with no work required. So Kroger is not the only card-based store. It's new to being card-based, but again, Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, Rite Aid, there's a number of other card-based stores, and those are just in the Southeast. I have no doubt there are others across the U.S. that are also card-based. Now, one warning with being card-based, for those of you who are Kroger shoppers and this is new to you, is that Ibotta has some quirks. And sometimes when you buy an item, let's say you bought this Cascade, it's a limit of 5. Sometimes they don't get from the store that you bought 5 of them. So with that, you need to kind of realize that I need to hold on to my receipt. Because as I am looking at, the offers come through and you get the email that they now have what you bought from Kroger, and the email says you only bought 1 Cascade, but you bought 4 Cascades, you've got to have a way to tell them that this is wrong. So if that happens, when that happens is probably the better way to put it, because for me, Buy Low is card-based as well. I didn't mention that one, but Buy Low actually gives you the option to be card-based or not be card-based. And I've chosen to go back because more often than not, when I bought more than one thing, it didn't go through. So just as a warning, to watch that. Hold on to your Kroger receipt until you see that it's come through, that you got all 4 of whatever it is that you bought. And then you're good. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. But if it screws up, you can go into the account. On the bottom screen, you see the little me on the far right corner of your account. And there's a help in there, and you can just submit a ticket and tell them, hey, I just shopped at Kroger, I bought 4 of these, and I didn't get the money. And they can pull up the information from your receipt, or they can ask for the numbers off the top of your receipt, and they'll fix it. They're very good at fixing it, but it does have quirks. So just, be open and honest on that one. It's exciting that they're card-based, makes life so much easier that they're card-based, but it does have some quirks. Okay, so let me jump into some questions really quick. So Paige says, off topic, when it comes to Publix frozen rewards, how do I submit a long receipt? It keeps telling me the file is too large, even when I try to do it in multiple images. So Paige, there's a couple of things that you can use. One would be trying to use a image reducer. So I use one actually as we're posting things to the internet to try to make less pull on our servers. And I'm trying to think of, it's just this random, I Googled how to bulk resize photos, and so does bulkresizePhotos.com. I can have, I'll have my husband stick it in the comments for you, Paige. you can just stick the images in there and it shrinks them all down. It doesn't actually make them tiny. It makes their file size tiny. So that might be enough just to get it to process. I've also gone crazy and I've photoshopped them all together into one big receipt for a past rebate that only would allow one image. So you can try anything, but I think that the bulk resize will work. So again, that website is all one word, bulkresizephotos.com. But that's probably going to be enough to make the file size small enough that they would take it. I've not had an issue with that in the past, but it's good to know in case we do. So another one from Paige, I'm trying to decide if shopping Dollar General is worth it. I know they do a lot of 5 off 25 coupons, but what's my thought? Do I think it's worth going there to use the coupons, or can you get just as good of a deal in other stores? So Paige, I think Dollar General does have some good deals. And in terms of sales this week, there's some good ones on paper goods, actually. So I can pop this up really quick. I just finished the Dollar General ad the other day, or sorry, yesterday. So looking at Dollar General, like Scott right now, Scott paper towels and toilet paper, both. Dollar General runs a lot of instant savings offers that you don't always see. You just kind of have to know that they're there. So scrolling down, and I'll make this big so you can see it. But as an example, if I buy Scott bath tissue and Scott paper towels, when you buy $15 worth, you're going to get $3 off instantly. Plus, you can use coupons. So in the end, you're getting paper towels or toilet paper for like $3.25, $3.22 for the towels. That's a good price for toilet paper and paper towels. So when they're running those instant savings offers on top of coupons, that would be the first thing that I was heading in for Dollar General if you were thinking of swinging in. I don't know that I would do huge purchases. A lot of the things that they run, especially in the grocery side of things, you'll see a lot of house brands, and then you'll see a lot of things that are smaller sizes that we don't see in most grocery stores. So focus on the items that have coupons. And then the other thing for Dollar General Page would be with that 5 off 25 on Saturdays, that amount is after all coupons have been used. You must owe them $25 to be able to use that 5 off 25. So just be ready for that one, because you're all excited thinking like on top of everything else that we're going to pay next to nothing. You're still going to owe $20 when it all is said and done. Now, hopefully you've stretched that $20 and you've gotten a lot there, but you're still going to owe $20. Okay. So to jump back, Carrie's saying, is that a freebie anywhere? I think I missed where, Carrie, or what the item was. So I'll try to figure out what you meant on what that product was. What happens if an item that should qualify for a rebate, but Ibotta doesn't think that the kind that you have is included? So Paige, there are moments that you will scan the barcode on Ibotta and it's going to swear up and down that this isn't Purcell or it's not the right item. So that's another, just submit it to the help. It usually takes them a good 3 days to respond, but they are really good about fixing it. I've had that at least once. One time, it was my error and I didn't catch that the item was in the small list of exclusions. But one time it was fixed. So hopefully you would find the same thing, if that ever happened. Ibotta's help does take a good 3 days. You just have to be patient on their response. Let's see. And Yahira says, one question, how Fetch works. So let's go. We're going to move on to other ones too. And can we use Ibotta at Aldi? Yes. So Aldi, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. The tricky part with Aldi is that we don't end up with a ton of offers that we would want to buy in Aldi. Now it's going to tell me. Trying to find it to pull it up for you guys. But there are some specific offers that are Aldi offers. So jump in and pull up Aldi as a store. I don't have it saved as one of my favorites because I don't really shop there. So we get a lot of national brands here. That is the one thing that you should never buy in Aldi. Special buys that are national brand in Aldi are not good prices. But if you want to submit any of these 25 cents off mustards, 25 cents back on milk, go for it in Aldi. If they're going to let you and it's right there or under Aldi, great. Aldi already has the cheapest price on milk. So use any offers that you can. But these national brand ones, you really want to stay away from national brands in Aldi. So don't make this the reason that you all of a sudden are grabbing everything that you can in Aldi. Nor does Aldi even sell all of these brands. Aldi would be massive if all of a sudden they had all of these brands in the store. That and vodka. I've never seen that in Aldi. But you get the idea. So any of these that I want, if I went to Aldi, I could still upload the receipt and submit them the same way. But national brands are just not a very good price in Aldi. You go there for their house brands and for the savings on their house brands, but not on their special purchases. Okay. So Angela says she didn't get her credit from Kroger after linking. No reply from Ibotta after a week. I unlinked and will continue to submit receipts. So Angela, I'll send an email to someone that I know on the Ibotta side and see what they have to say too. They might be a little swamped with Kroger going this way and the number of responses that they're getting. They are usually really good at responding. It just sometimes takes a little while to get the response. Now, Deb, I love your question. So, your question is is there a limit on how many items that I can submit in a receipt? No. And that's the case for any of these apps that you want to use. So if every single thing that you bought had an Ibotta offer on it, go for it. I actually had a receipt, this past fall. It's been a month or two that I earned over $20 back just on one receipt. And that's the level for getting paid back. So, you can do it for sure. And definitely with the number of offers that are limit 5s, if you bought, 5 of this and 5 of that, you're going to be there without a problem very quickly. So, to end, okay. So your question was on the bubbly, Carrie. The bubbly is not a freebie. If bubbly were a freebie, I'd be like, excuse me, guys, I need to go to the store. Yeah. Sparkling water is it's magical stuff to me right now. But it isn't free. It is a very good deal at CVS. It makes these 8-packs that I was holding up just a second ago. It makes the 8-packs $2 a piece at CVS after some extra care bucks. So that was the deal that I was hoping to get today, but my CVS didn't sell it. Just get a rain check and maybe they'll sell it later. Rain checks at CVS never expire, guys. Okay, we gotta move on. And get to some other ones. So that's Ibotta, but the gist of Ibotta is going to apply to a number here in a row. So number 2 for me is definitely Saving Star over Checkout 51. They are in cahoots together. So you're going to see a number of offers that are the same between Saving Star and Checkout 51. You cannot submit both of them. Saving Star and Checkout 51 will tell each other. So if you submit it through Saving Star, you will be denied if you try to submit it through Checkout 51. So only one. And the reason I choose Saving Star over Checkout 51 is that we're able to use coupons with them. And Checkout 51, they all specifically state that you can't. It really depends on where you're shopping, but we're not going to go there. Now, with Saving Star, we see normal offers. Let me scroll down for a second that we're used to, just like in Ibotta, just like a normal coupon. So you go into the store, you buy Nexium, the 42 count, and you're going to get $5 back. All you need to do is click to activate the reward. Once you've activated it, the rebate is saved for you. And at this point, I can buy it whenever I want to, come home and take a picture of the receipt, and I'm going to get my money back. So it's traditional, only works one time. And it is normal. And then we have these guys up here that track you over time. So this one, I realized this morning, it expires tomorrow. So I may be going to the store because it would be silly to not finish this. This is buy $30 worth of Kellogg's cereals and get $5 back. So it's been tracking me. You can see the little green line going. I have $10.47 left. And then I will get $5 back. So if I go to the store tomorrow and buy $10 worth of Kellogg's, I'm going to get a $5 reward from Saving Star as soon as I submit my receipt. Now, the fun part here is that it tracks you based on the sale price of that cereal, not based on the after coupon price. So I can go to the store, I can use a coupon on that Kellogg cereal, and it's going to give me, I don't have to pay all $10.47. I'm really probably could end up paying about $8, $8.50, get a couple bucks off on it with some dollar off 2 coupons or even some 50-cent coupons, maybe that would double and buy low, and I'm still going to get that $5 back because I will have hit the level before coupons. It's really all I needed to do. So this one's ending. Got to use it up. But a lot of them, you've got a really long time. That one's been out for quite a while. So this one, for example, I haven't even started purchasing, might not, but buy $20 worth of Love, Beauty, and Planet and get $5 back. The gray line is still fully gray for me, but I've got all the way until March 2nd. Now, one trick with Saving Star before we move on is that any of these offers that you load, they're yours until they expire. However, for some of you that don't load them, you're going to come in here, I'm going to tell you there's a Saving Star offer, and there isn't going to be one. It's there for me, or it's going to say Saving Star limit reached because it's gone for everybody else. It's only going to stay there for the people who saved it. So the best habit that you really can get into is just kind of sitting here and loading them all. There's no reason not to. Now, if I know that it's something I'm really not going to buy, it is not ever going to be free, I wouldn't do it. But if it's something that we have the possibility of buying, I will definitely load them. Because once it's loaded, it's mine to use. Yeah, whether it goes away for everybody else or not, it's saved in my account. Ibotta, Checkout 51, no other mobile app works this way. So we have to unlock things in Ibotta, but that does not save it for you. It just means it's unlocked for you, but if it meets its limit, it's gone, whether you submitted it or not. But the sweet part here is that these are all mine. And once they're unlocked for me, they're mine, and they are not going to go away until they expire or I buy it, which is awesome. So one example here, this YoPlay YQ, it's going to be on sale at Publix. It's not really an amazing price at Publix. It's going to be $1.33. It's normally $1.50, but we have a 40-cent coupon that was in the Sunday paper. We've also got some printables here. So I can use the 40-cent coupon in the store and come home and submit the 30-cent offer from Saving Star. So that's now 70 cents back on one yogurt. So you're going to pay 63 cents for that yogurt. That's normally $1.50. So it just gives you an example of how those would stack together. Now, one example, again, and I mentioned this earlier, that's already gone, is that there was a $2 off Persil. It was out about a week ago. It's gone now. So if you didn't save it, you don't have it. Now, there are some card-based stores in Saving Star. CVS is one of them, which I love. So if I want to go to the store, there are some stores that I don't need to do any work here. As long as I've unlocked it, I am going to get those offers. So in my area, Buy Low, CVS, Food Lion, Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, Rite Aid, you've got a number of stores that are all card-based. So you unlock it, you go to the store, they tell the store what you bought, or the store tells them what you bought, and you're done. So I love card-based stores. It's great to see Ibotta bringing in more, but Saving Star is the old hat at this. They've had card-based for years, and they've definitely ironed that out. You shouldn't have a lot of issues with card-based stores and Saving Star. If anything, you're going to go in and be like, oh, kind of forgot that I had that, but great. That's the sweet part of card-based, making it really, really simple for you. So that was Ibotta and Saving Star. Checkout 51 is number 3. Checkout 51 is exactly like those two. The reason that it's not 1 or 2 in my book is that a chunk of these are definitely going to say cannot be used with any other offer. And we see that I can't highlight for you, but it's third down under that little blue line. Cannot use this offer with any print or in-app coupon or rebate. And they all state that. So this is tracked solely off of how they line up on your receipt. Meaning if you are in Walmart or Target where they put your coupon that you use directly underneath your product, these will have a very high likelihood of being rejected in those stores. So just keep that in mind. That's how they're tracking it. And I'm trying to kind of fly on the ones that are very similar, but you get the idea. So the payout on all of those is exactly the same. You hit $20 saved up and you can get it back in gift cards, PayPal. Savings Star actually does a direct deposit to your bank if you wanted to, but $20 is their threshold. So when you have that saved up, you can get it out. You do not have to get it out. You could leave it there. So we keep our Savings Star there all year. It's kind of like a little Christmas slush fund. You can get it out in November and just have this extra pot of money that you weren't expecting or you were saving for yourself in a way that you couldn't touch it and spend it. So I know a lot of folks that do that with all of their accounts. I go ahead and cash out on the other two, on Ibotta and Checkout 51. But Savings Star, I just tend to leave it there. It's just how I've always handled it. So it's what I'm used to doing. And then we're going to talk Fetch next. And with Fetch, it's similar, but Fetch is not necessarily geared towards a specific item that you bought. So when you open up Fetch, and to pull this one up, we have some offers that give you specific bonus points, but a chunk of Fetch is that you actually just scan receipts. So a chunk of what you're earning with Fetch is from data mining, basically. I give them my receipt. They're able to see what all I purchased, and they give me points for every receipt that I give them. So my Publix receipt from last week ended up earning about 400 points, which is worth 40 cents if we were to put it into dollars. 1,000 points equals $1. 3,000 points is all you need to cash out, and you can get an Amazon gift card. You can get a number of gift cards, really, at the 3,000 point level. So once you have that, you're good to go. I mean, I'm earning 400 just on one receipt. So if you want to try out Fetch, I'm going to give you my referral code if you don't mind. You get to start with some extra points. So it's N0REC, and those are all capital letters. So N0REC is our referral code, and you can use anybody's referral code really, but when you want to start with one because it automatically starts you with 2,000 points. So then all you need to do is just submit like 2 receipts, and you can submit any receipt within the last 14 days. So you might actually have a lot already, and you'll earn that Amazon gift card like that. So every 3,000 points is another gift card. It's sent to you automatically, and then you can just upload it straight into your Amazon account. So as I was mentioning, there are some offers that are going to earn you extra points, but a lot of times it's because you bought either specific brands. So like right now, if you buy any of these specific brands, and they don't really come right out and tell you what the bonus is for buying it, but you'll end up earning like 40 points or 50 points because you bought that specific brand. It didn't want to load, but you get the idea. Just looking at these were the suggested ones, but really, if we click on it, there's 200 brands that give you a little bit of bonus points here and there. You'll kind of, it makes me giggle when I load my receipt because half the time it'll say, had you bought such and such, you would have earned points on this. Like, well, that wasn't on sale. So, you got to learn how this works, Fetch. But you get the idea. The bulk of your points is going to be from the special offers. If you're buying those specifically, like right now, if you buy Lance crackers, by $10 worth of Lance crackers, you're going to get 2,000 points. That's $2 right there just from buying your Lance crackers, and you can still use coupons in the store. So, you get the idea. So that's another one. It's just like Ibotta in a sense. Savings Star, Fetch is right in there too with Checkout 51. So that's 4. I want to jump out of coupon related, and I want to talk store. So they live in their own little bucket for me. And there are definitely some store apps that are totally worth keeping on your phone. You're actually going to notice that any store that I shop in, I keep their app on my phone because when I am in Publix, for example, searching their digital coupons through the app is so much easier than searching their digital coupons online. And if I'm in the store, this is by far the easiest way to do it, but there is no search on their main website. So you're wanting to find one digital coupon, you're having to scroll through all of them on the website. But here, if I wanted to find it, it's going to find it for me automatically. So if I came in, I'm trying to think of what might even be in here, and I search for Pampers, it doesn't find anything, but you get the idea. It is going to save you from having to do this. So if there is an offer, you just put in the brand, and it's going to tell you everything that is available. So one to point out here, there's a $5 off Nexium. We just saw one of those in Savings Star. So I can go into the store. I can use this. I can clip this. I can use that coupon. I could use a store coupon because sometimes we do have a $5 off store coupon for Nexium. And I can submit the Savings Star all on the same offer. That would be 15 bucks off of one box. So it's going to happen a lot, but that's the main reason that I recommend holding on to store mobile apps, is that all of their digital coupons, if you're in the store, that's the fastest way to find them in the store, and the fact that you can search them where a lot of times on the website you can't. Target, hands down, you are not allowed to go to Target without the Target app. Not allowed. You're off limits to Target if you are not using their app. And that is because of Cartwheel. So if you're not using Target Cartwheel, we're going to have a little intervention here. Just you can't go to Target without Cartwheel. And again, my phone's not happy because it's connected to the computer. But normally when you click that button, a whole bunch of offers loads up. So let's see, maybe we can make it happier. Let's see. Let's turn Wi-Fi back on and see if that'll make him happy. Back to Target. So you click on Cartwheel. There we go. And then click on the dog. Always click on the red dog. And you're going to see all of them. There's 520 Cartwheel offers. These are sales. It's just a ton of sales loaded in. Sort by discount. Much easier to handle all of these offers. And now you can see 50% back on various things. This is my favorite. We love Ocean Spray in this house. Ocean Spray Pink, 50% off with this Target Cartwheel. We've got a $1 printable coupon. It makes a jug of Ocean Spray Pink 45 cents in the store. So I've got to click Save Offer. Now that's saved. The fun part about Cartwheel, if you've never used these, they all say a limit of 4 per item. So always remember that if you're going in, or most of them anyway, if I'm going in and I want to buy this, if I had multiple printable coupons, buy multiple bottles, I can use that Cartwheel on up to 4 bottles. Some of them will have a smaller limit, but it's a pretty rare moment. So I can load these Cartwheels in, and we're good to check out in a sense. Once you load all the offers that you want, and you can go to town, you can load them all. There's really no reason to not load them all, but that would be a lot. There's 500 offers in here. So load whatever makes you happy. Then when I'm checking out in the store, all I need to do is hit wallet in the bottom. I have my red card hooked in, so I'm not going to do that right now. So red card's disabled because I didn't give it my thumbprint. They scan this barcode at the register, and I'm going to get all of those percentages taken off right there in the store. So I can use my Cartwheel, I can use my manufacturer's coupon, and then I can still come home and submit Ibottas and check up with D1s and everything else on top of that. But this is how you shop Target. Now, one other thing that's here under Wallet, right below that big red bar is View Coupons. And this is going to show you any coupons that were in the weekly ad. They're also going to be in the app. There were no coupons in the weekly ad this week, so I had a feeling that was what was going to show up. But just so you know where to look, not only are they in the Target weekly ad on Sundays, but they're also in your phone. And there will be some more in next week's ad. There just weren't any in this week's ad. So we could go back, again, tons of Cartwheels. And then one other thing to show you, it's kind of frustrating because it's not on this page. If I hit the search inside Cartwheel, I don't end up with what I want. But if I go all the way back to the home screen, I can use here a barcode scanner to search for offers. So I can hold that up, no results, and it's actually pretty smart, and we'll show you results nearby. I'm just kind of randomly scanning things. We'll see what we get on calendula. Again, my phone takes a while, guys, sorry. So it found the product and says, do I want to add it to my shopping list? But it didn't actually find a coupon on it. But you can kind of keep on going on whatever you scan. So assign this to a kid, make it your own job, just everything that goes in the buggy. We want to sit here and scan the barcode on it because it's the fast way of finding out whether or not there is a cartwheel on it. And I promise is faster. It's mostly just that my phone is never happy when I'm connected. So it's not finding an offer on this one, but just to show you, it is saying like, hey, there wasn't an offer on that, but look at all these other things that have offers. So sometimes that'll be helpful if you're in the aisle because it's trying to give you things that are on the same aisle with you. But you get the idea. The only way to get to that is from the home page. It would be great if Target felt the need to link it in with this search and cartwheel, but they haven't yet. So just so you know how to get there. So that's Target in a nutshell and is very, very helpful. So let's see. To jump back to some other questions, Wendy says, can I go back to receipt for Food Lion? So with Food Lion and Ibotta, that's a good question. I rarely shop at Food Lion. So let me pull it up and see what it gives me as the option. I'll show you what buy-low looks like. And why I say that I can go back and forth. But this is the top for me for buy-low. So buy-low has two options, upload receipt or view buy-low loyalty card. And then when I come back out to Food Lion, I don't have that option. I just have view Food Lion loyalty card. So I'm not sure whether you can go back. They've been card-based with Food Lion the longest. So of all of the stores that are out there, I'm not sure whether Ibotta will let you. That's a good Stump Jenny question on that one. I just know for me that I gave up with buy-low and I just decided to stick with receipts. And they may have ironed all that out. It was quite a while ago that they threw buy-low in as being card-based and I was like, yeah, we did that. It didn't work so well and I'm just happy with the way that I do it. And maybe I should give them another shot. But for now, that's just kind of how I've stayed. I've not had issues at all with Saving Star and Saving Star being card-based with CVS and Food Lion and other stores. It was just the multiple limits at Ibotta that struggled with being card-based in buy-low. Okay, let's see. If I use Sunday coupon inserts, do I need to select a paper? Yes. So if you are using Southern Savers, you want to set up your profile, and I can actually just show you this in the app because we might as well go there. If the site will load, we'll see again, just the slowness of it all. But you can come in, click more down in the bottom right-hand corner, and your profile is where you want to go. And under your profile, you can select the newspaper that you get and what stores you shop at. So sorry guys, it's all about just being connected to the paper or to the computer, but it'll load here in a second. So you can select what newspaper you get and what stores you shop at. The newspaper is going to help to tailor your shopping list to the coupons that are in your area. And yes, Sunday coupon inserts is covered, and hopefully that will help. And then there we go. And then the stores, that one is going to help to narrow down the item search for you. So that if I go to item search and I search for, hey, where is Bubbly on sale this week? It's only going to show me the deals on the stores that I've selected instead of all 30 plus stores that are on Southern Savers. So do those two things inside your profile on Southern Savers. You can do it from the desktop too, but since we're going mobile apps, I might as well show it to you on the Southern Savers app. And while we're here, one other thing to show you on the Southern Savers app, I have to look around and see if I've got anything that would even be good, is that the barcode scanner. The barcode scanner is probably the biggest thing in terms of having the mobile app to help you. But if you are in a store and you want to find a deal on a movie, a book, on something, use the barcode scanner, and it is instantly going to tell you where that product or how much that product is online. I'm going to scan groceries, but it's not really meant to help you with groceries. So it's going to come back possibly with a deal on Thermacare, but I doubt it. So we've got 2 that are being sold online. Wouldn't really want to go that route. But that's the gist. So if I am walking through Target, I can scan a DVD and I can see, oh wow, this DVD is $15.99 in Target. But on Amazon, this DVD's $9.99. Take it to customer service because Target will price match Amazon, and you're good. You have the Amazon price right now in the store. So use that barcode scanner to help you price match. That's really what it's there for, and hopefully save a ton on top of what you were already doing. The other thing that folks love app-wise is the item search, and that's right there also on the bottom row for you. So if you're looking specifically, for everywhere that Bubbly is on sale this week, my item search is tailored to me, so it's only going to return my 5 stores that I've told it to return. But I can see that Bubbly is currently on sale at Publix, CVS, and Buy Low, and then I can compare all those deals to decide where I want to go to get the best price. So two parts of the Southern Savers app there to throw out at you. Since Wendy asked a question, thanks Wendy, you get to let me throw that one in. Let's see. Does Fetch has limits? Correct. So when you say that, Billy, I think you mean limits on like what you can earn per receipt. To my knowledge, if you've bought each item, you can only redeem those items one time. Maybe that's what you mean by that is, so if I buy the Lance crackers and I bought $20 for the Lance crackers, I'm only going to get the 2,000 points one time. So yes, in that one they have limits. But if you bought all their offers on one receipt, you could redeem them all. They're not going to limit you on that side. Just the number of times per offer is 1. Now, the difference there, and I guess let me pull it back up just so we're all on the same page. The difference there with Fetch, though, is that I showed you those brands and all of the various brands that they're working with. And now my phone's wanting to show me nothing and saying, we have 0 brands that we work with. It's so funny that it wants to do this. But inside Fetch, let's see if we can get him to be happy here. There we go. So with the brands that pull up and all of them that are there, there's no limits here. So if you bought 4 A1s, you're going to get those bonus points for each A1 sauce that you bought. And that bonus point is different every time. This doesn't help you because it actually just took us to the A1 site. You don't know what those bonus points are going to be, but there's no limit brand-wise. The limit is on the special offers, and those are all just a limit of 1 most of the time. I've not had a single one that let me get it more than once. But there may be some exceptions, just nothing recently at all. So what's my take on the clause that shows up in these apps, like Checkout 51 that says cannot use this offer with any other print, in-app coupon or rebate? So we want to follow the rules that are on those apps. It can be frustrating. For me, that tends to be that I'm just going to move on to another offer. So you say that, and I'm actually looking at a Dollar General deal right here that was still up on the screen. And it's for Keebler cookies. And let's see if I can make it any bigger for you. I don't know that he wants to get any bigger. So this guy, we've got a lot of various coupons that go with this, but this one right here is a Checkout 51, and we've mapped it out. Cannot use this with any other coupon. I would just move on, and I wouldn't use that one, and I would grab the other ones. But we do want to follow what the app says, just to, be on the up and up with all of it for sure. And someone's saying, where is the Ocean Spray coupon? So the Ocean Spray coupon, if you head, the easiest place to find it is going to be, and I'm going to make this smaller now so it's more normal. But if you head to Southern Savers and go to the coupon database, which is the big button on the top right-hand corner. If you're on the mobile app, it's in the dead center of the mobile app. So coupon database-wise, and just type in Ocean Spray, and you will find it. You'll find not only the printable, but we've got a lot of digital offers for it as well. So you can click that printable link, and it's going to take you right there. I can click it. It is not going to load because I've already printed it twice. So it does not exist for me. You'll also see that the Target cartwheel is in that list too. So we try to have every single Ocean Spray coupon that we can. We'll make it smaller and just make all the pinks be there. But the database is your best friend. So head to the database and you will be able to find that. And I'll have my husband stick that in the comments for you at least. So we'll stick the direct link to Ocean Spray if you really want it right there in the comments. And that deal at Target is good through the 14th. That cartwheel expires on February 14th. So you've got a little while Assuming the coupon hangs around, though, that'll be the tricky part. You want to go ahead and grab that while you can. Okay. Oh, I got you. So Billy's saying that it limited you on the number of coupons that you could enter, or the number of receipts that you could enter at one time. Interesting. I've never hit the limit, Billy. So I only tend to shop once a week and tend to hit 2, maybe 3 stores a week. So I guess I need to go massively clean out my purse and see what I haven't entered through Fetch. But I've never had it max out and tell me that I've hit the limit. But good to know. So let's jump through a few others here. We've hit a number couponing wise and see what else we can go through. So store wise, I already showed you guys, I would recommend keeping a number of your stores here. Not only because it's an easy way to search their digital coupons, but there is some extra savings in there too. Walmart folks, you guys know you've got Savings Catcher. It doesn't make my top 10, but just to mention it, Savings Catcher misses a lot, so I'm not a Walmart girl, but y'all already know that. But at least one to have if you are in there on a regular basis. CVS, if you're app-based or paperless, this is a huge one for me. I'm using it at least once a week. So this is where all of my digital offers are, and I'm not getting any at the coupon center. With that, because I'm card-based, I do have to remember when I get home from CVS that I come in and I send all my extra care bucks to my card because I know you can't see it, but right now, before I send them to the card, it expires on 2/11, and after I send it to my card, the expiration date changes to 3/6. If you don't send them to your card, they go away on February 11th, and you just lost all your extra care bucks. So do make sure if you go paperless that you get in that habit. But then below that, I've got every single store coupon that's currently in my account. I just need to send them all to my card if I want to. So CVS is a big one. And then there's a lot, if we keep on going, of manufacturers down below. So it's one that I use a ton. Now, to jump out of that, let's go into dining for a second. I reposted a old post and kind of cleaned it up, but Chick-fil-A, if you are eating out, probably one of the best dining out apps. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, if you eat there a ton, we aren't a huge McDonald's family. But with their app, whether you use it to pay or not, always scanning it in the restaurant, always scanning it so that you can get those points back from whatever you purchased. We tend to just order through the app. I have them standing, like I can go through and find, you can go to your account, you can see your transaction history, and you can just sit there and order an old order and be done with it like that. Like, hey, let's hop in line, it's ordered and ready to go. That's our way to go. And then when it comes down to rewards, you can sit there and use your points. You can earn multiple rewards in the same purchase if you've been saving them up. But it is a fun one. We keep a lot of dining out apps in here. You might as well, in a sense. But McDonald's has a lot of offers regularly in their app. And Chick-fil-A are probably the two that I would say, if you're doing fast food, that is a go-to a lot. Sonic, if you're in there, at least ordering through the app. Hopefully you've used that, learned that one, but Sonic is going to give you 50% off if you order through the app all day long instead of it just being during happy hour, which is their normal 50% off time. That's pretty sweet. So let's see, what else did I have on my list as we go through? And then one other one. Last time we did this, I mentioned Hoopla that I was using for the library and getting free books. So I'll throw that one out at you for just a second. But Hoopla, you can come through and find all sorts of things in here. Books, videos, audiobooks, ebooks, and there's a ton. And it's connected to your library card. So and again, it's not wanting to show you guys anything, but you can see, I guess, an idea of kind of what's there. These are things that we've borrowed in the past. You can watch past PBS shows if you want. There's a ton that's in there, but you just connect your library card and you get 10 free things a month. Once you exceed that, just grab someone else's library card and get 10 more. So that is one. And then the other new one that I wanted to mention, I haven't mentioned it to you guys, is Rumba. So I mention this to a lot of folks because you guys, those of you who hang out on Q&As a lot, I keep taking it to the side, sorry guys. You guys know that over the last, 6-7 months, we've done keto, we've lost a lot of weight. This is part of how I've done it, guys. So this is not a money saving app, but possibly a motivation and a little money making app. So RunBet is one where you're really betting against yourself to get yourself out and to go for a run or a quick walk. And this one, I am betting that for 6 weeks, so I can show you the schedule, for 6 weeks that I'm going to get up and run. So for the last 3 weeks, it's been 3 times a week. For the next 3 weeks, it's 4 times a week. And that run, mind you, is an 18-minute mile, which is really kind of slow. You would not win any races on an 18-minute mile. So you don't even have to be super fit to be able to do this. I've been doing this since April. And I've not lost any yet. When you don't lose, you get all your money back and you split the pot with the folks that did lose. So all the winners split the pot of those who lost, basically. But it definitely keeps me motivated. My husband will probably chime in and share that last Sunday night, I had an aha moment at 11:25 that I did not run for the 3rd time. And I got up and I went for a run at 11:25. I did get on the treadmill. Don't worry. That would be like out in the woods, me in the dark. I'm not doing that. But it's very motivating. I don't want to lose the money that I've bet on that. So they have various bets that you can join from 30 to 40 bucks, and you're betting for the course of a month. But for me, I haven't lost one yet since last April, and I've continued to do them. Whenever one ends, if I don't start another one, I tend to not run that week at all, or not walk quickly, however you want to look at it. But it's been a very big one for me. It's not a huge money maker. If I spend $40 to join the bet, I probably make like 48 back when it's all said and done and we split the pot with all the winners. But it is enough that I get up and I exercise numerous times a week, and I'm getting a tiny little bit back from exercising. RunBet is part of the same company that I've shared in the past, which is Diet Bet. So you can do that one as well. I am not currently doing a diet bet. Diet bet's a little bit more risky because if you don't lose the weight, you lose your money. At least with RunBet, I know that I can get up and run because I'm the one that's in control of that. And diet bet can, if you're struggling or you plateau, it can be a little bit more of a struggle, but owned by the same company, just if that helps. So that was a new one that I wanted to mention to you guys. I know it's the beginning of the year and a lot of folks are trying to turn over new leaves. So there's a lot in here that you can join, and they kind of start, there's a new one that starts every week, but just as something new to throw in on you. Someone said, do they have couch bet? No, but they do have a step bet. I guess I should mention that. So anyone that's like, oh, I'm out on running, there is another app. These are all apps that you just download called Step Bet, and you link in any, watch or activity tracker. And if you hit your steps for X number of days, then you are going to win the bet the same way. So you can actually do a step bet and a run bet at the same time. And you could, I guess, double your earnings if you wanted to, but it's just something new to add to your mix. If you're looking for some extra motivation, it will definitely do it, for sure. And then, yes, so 2 others, to mention Robinhood, which I mentioned the last time we did this. And, with Robinhood, this is where you can chunk away a little bit if you want at a time, and there's no fees or anything to trade stocks. So if you want to just play a little bit on the stock market, you can. Things have not been going so well in terms of everything for me, but this is, I guess, what I've earned in the last day. But I've been slowly putting money in this for over 2 years now, and have a little tiny bits of a few things here and there. But it's kind of fun to just get a chance to watch your investments, make some wise investments, see how you do, but there's no fees involved. If you've never used Robinhood, you can get a free stock. I have to figure out how to do it, but I can stick a link in on the comments. Again, I haven't gone in and dug up my link in a while. But if you go through it, you can get a free stock for starting out if you go through the link that I share. And then you can share your link with other folks too, and you'll get a free stock back if they sign up through your link. So kind of fun. None of them are super expensive links, expensive stocks, should I say. This is one example. I don't even know what the company is, but this is one example that I got as a free stock when someone signed up, and it's a $2 stock. So, I'm not telling you you're going to get a stock of Microsoft here, but you do get something if you sign up through the link, and that's kind of fun. So I guess you've gotten a glimpse of all sorts of things that I regularly use. And yeah, thank you, Sheila. So Sheila says the Walgreens app also gives you credit for your steps. They do. That is a good reason to keep the Walgreens app on your phone is their healthy, there it is. Where are we? So I have it linked to mine too, Sheila. There we go. So balance rewards for healthy choices. When you have, an Apple Watch connected to it, it's going to take forever to load this one too. It tracks the number of steps that you've taken. And then if you run a mile, so when I go running, I'm getting extra points for going and running, and get automatic points. Yeah, whatever. I've already connected all of this. So for me, I've earned 2,990 points, which is like almost $3, I guess, from earning points from various runs that we've done, because that's basically what it's done. So when you link an app, you get an extra 250 points. These are just all extra points without having to buy anything in Walgreens. So if we're talking healthy, not only is RunBet making you a little bit of money, but definitely if you're going to be in Walgreens, getting a little bit back by connecting. My Apple Watch is what's doing it. I use Runkeeper, because that's what RunBet requires to track your runs. So I have Runkeeper in, and it took me all the way back. But Runkeeper connects with it as well, and then that is tracking my runs and giving me more points on top of what I'm already getting from RunBet. So thank you, Sheila, so we didn't miss that one as well. Okay, if there are any other questions that I didn't hit, I think I got through everybody's. I know it was a little off in left field there towards the end, but I always like to throw out some that aren't always our typical coupon. And I would love for you guys to share some of your favorites too, because I think that, we can always gain something from just seeing what other people use in terms of mobile apps. RunBet for me was a big changer in just getting some motivation to get up and get moving. So I don't know if any of you guys have any other big ones that you've used. It would be great. Let's see. Chatting around, just making sure I caught everything. Oh, and Aaron's also chiming in and saying Overdrive and Libby are also good apps. Yes. So, and we actually just did a post, I can stick this in the comments, of 6 apps that you can use that are for free content. Overdrive and Libby are really the same app together that a lot of libraries work with. There's also Canopy, which is spelled with a K, K-A-N-O-P-Y, which has a lot of media content, so documentaries and audio content that you can listen to in Canopy that a lot of libraries are also connected into. So there's a chunk that you can get for free without having to actually buy the books or pay to be a part of any book programs. So yes, I'll dig and get the Robinhood link for you guys. Yeah, sorry, seeing that come through now that I didn't finish up on that. And I'll stick it in the comments here. And we will go ahead. There we go. And as I told you, I can't talk and do something else at the same time. Once you take away my ability to use my hands, I guess is what it is, then we're stuck. So there we go. So I will stick this in the comments, and we'll go ahead and end for the night. And I will pop back in and share all of the deals that we get at Publix this week. And at, we've already been to CVS. There are a number of deals and Targets. So I'm kind of pondering like a little Target run, but can't decide. So, we'll see. We'll see what we pop in on Wednesday and share. The other thing that I wanted to share, I saw someone actually mention it, and I apologize, I didn't answer it and just now realized it, was Sam's. So there is a good deal at Sam's. That is one of the videos that I plan on sharing this week, is me and Sam's. I did the deal, but if you have not already, Sam's is running a completely free membership, basically, and it's a pretty sweet deal. So with Sam's, I'm going to stick this, let's see, in the comments. This was the post that we wrote up on it. But that link that I just stuck in will take you directly to the Sam's post. And Sam's, when you sign up, you get $45 off your first purchase using their app. So make sure that you have the Sam's app before you get to the store. Like, just, sign up for the membership. But with the Sam's app, you're going to use the scan and go feature of the app, and you'll see $45 come off your first purchase as long as you use the scan and go feature, which is what is popping up as soon as I open the app. The only thing that it excludes are items that already have instant savings attached to them, and your typical alcohol and cigarettes and whatnot, but pretty much everything else in the store. So you'll pay $45 for the Sam's Club membership. You're going to get $45 off your first purchase as long as you use the scan and go in the app. And this I put in the link that I just stuck in the comments, that you'll also, if you sign up online, so sign up and then do the full sign up online, not just get the email and then go to the store. Do the full sign up online, and you'll also get a $5 bonus e-gift card. So in the end, you paid $45 and you really got $50 back, which is kind of fun. So if you are wanting a Sam's membership, it's a pretty good deal. I wasn't even wanting one, but if you're going to give me one, I will take one. So we're going to head into the store this week and do a video, hopefully live if I have good service, with what to buy in Sam's and how that deal panned out and what we grabbed for our $45. I know I already told my husband that we had it and we'd signed up for it, and he's already gone and gotten his card just to save on gas. So it's like, great, we have another way to save the minute that I gave him that free reign to be able to get into the Sam's gas station club, basically. So that was everything. I'm glad that I did not forget to answer your Sam's question, but make sure if you do want to get that you jump on that. That deal for Sam's is going to end the end of February. So you've got a little bit of time. February 28th is the last chance for the free membership with the $45 credit on your first purchase. Okay, so I'll pop back in with both of those videos later in the week. But thanks for joining me tonight. I hope that we covered something that was interesting for you, and we maybe helped you learn how to use one of these apps a little bit better. If you've got any questions I didn't answer, you can always send me a Facebook message or an email at jenny@southernsavers.com, and I will try to get back and answer them. So you guys have a great night, and thanks again for hanging and watching.